Hi, welcome to the Survival Show. Today we are going to talk about defense against knife. So, first of all, most when someone attacks you with a knife, he's not gonna present the knife like this. He's not gonna show you the knife. This would be easy to disarm. Most stabbing, he's gonna hide the knife, and when he gets close to you, he's gonna stab you. So he has the effect of surprise. So so what you need to do is you have to observe the person. When the person is getting close to you, you have to be aware of what he's doing, and you have to pay attention to his hands because his hands is what gonna kill you. So Tony gonna reach for his knife, and he's gonna stab me. So as soon as I see his arm behind the back, I'm gonna assume that either he has a gun or a knife or some sort of weapon. So what I want to do is to jump in and catch his arm right away, then stun him with an elbow strike to the face, maybe even a knee down there. Then I'm gonna disarm him, and the way to do it is to throw your arm like this, then then lock his arm and spin around and bring him down. And he has no way to struggle against this move. And then you can disarm him, and stab him, or do whatever that you want with him. So we're gonna go slowly, so you guys can see. So grab his arm, elbow him to stun him, knee him, then start to lock his arm. So you throw your other arm, then you grab, you fold his arm, and then you push down on his shoulder. If needed, you use your leg to push down behind his knee. And grab the knife, and then you can do whatever. Okay, I'll put your, okay. Now I observe Tony, I have to pay attention to his hands. Grab his arm, strike him in the face, knee him, lock his arm, disarm him. Grab the knife, and here you can either cut the throat or you can stab him. So we're gonna do it quickly, so it's more real. Observe him. One more time. I observe Tony. So that's one way of disarming someone with a knife. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome to the Survival Channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about how to protect yourself against someone with a gun that he concealed behind his back. So first, when you see someone, the first thing that you have to observe are his hands, because he can only do harm to you with his hands. He can only kill you with his hands. So you have to have his hands on sight. So suppose that you see Tony put one of his hands behind his back. So you have to assume that he's gonna do something to you. Either it's a knife or a gun, but he has something there. So you have to jump in right away and get a hold of that arm. Then you have to loosen him up by striking him in the face with a strong elbow or punch. Knee him, but you have to keep this arm in control. If you lock your arm, then it will be hard for him to struggle against. So try. Okay, can you raise your weapon?
No.
Okay, he cannot because I locked my elbow already. Now I'm gonna disarm that that arm that is holding a gun. I slide my arm just like the previous video with the knife, and then I'm gonna fold his arm, and then push on his shoulder. Now Tony, pull the trigger. You can?
Yeah.
Okay, so he cannot pull the trigger, and even if he could, the gun is not pointed at you. He's gonna shoot in another direction. So I'm gonna show it again, slow motion. So first of all, Tony is getting close. I have to observe his hands. Now he put one of his hand in his back. I assume that he has a weapon. I jump in, grab that gun right away, strike him in the face, knee him. So now he's weaker because he just get hit by 2 strikes. So now comes the disarming process. Slide my arm in, fold his arm. Now try to pull the trigger. See, he cannot pull the trigger. And even if he was able to pull the trigger, it's not gonna hit me. And then from here I can disarm him. So we're gonna do it faster now. That's right. So the main focus, again, is to observe his hands. If you cannot see his hand or one of his hand, then you're in trouble. Then you know that he's up to something, that he has something behind his back. Then you have to go in and grab that arm right away. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to talk about defense against gun. So there's 2 scenarios. First, the gun is far away from you. So obviously you cannot disarm that person. You have no time to get close to the gun and disarm it. So in that case, you have no choice but to surrender and comply with whatever demands that the person will be making. Now, the second scenario, when the gun is close, then you have to try to know that the motive of the person. Is it to rob you? Suppose that you're at the ATM machine withdrawing money, and the person has a gun or a knife, and the person asks for your money. Then by all means, give him your wallet, give him your money. It's better to lose your money than your life. But in some situation, you know that the motive is not to rob you, but to harm you. In those situations, you have to take action, and you have to take extreme action to protect yourself and to disable your opponent. So we're going to talk about those extreme situations. So in this case, Tony is close to me and he has a gun pointed at me. So there's several ways of pointing a gun. If the person is trained with firearm, he's going to use both hands. This is a classic stance for someone who knows how to handle the weapon. So at this range, you have some chance of disarming him. If you know that he's gonna kill you anyway, then you have to take action. So Tony, as soon as you see me move, shoot me. So you see, I shift my body to the side and I grab the gun. And it does take some time for him to pull the trigger. And this gun, even though it's not a real gun, it has the same pressure as a real gun. So it takes maybe half a second to pull the trigger, and I have the advantage of making the move first. So I have an advantage. So I move my body to the side, grab the gun, and then now I'm safe. Then I can disarm him. Never lose grip of the gun. So once you have the gun, you can control it, and then you can knee if he resists to grab the gun away. So again, we're gonna do in slow motion. So he's pointing the gun at me. I pretend to comply. I shift my body to the side. At the same time, I grab the gun, and then I disarm him. Now, second scenario, he got the gun in my back. So first I have to figure out on which side is his gun. Is that the right arm or the left arm? If it's the right arm, then it's closer for me to move this way. So from this position, again, I shift my body. So now the gun is away. I grab the gun, and then I disarm him. Again. So Tony, if you see me move, if you feel that I move, then shoot me. You see, by the time that he shoot, I'm already out of the line of fire. And so those are the two main scenarios: gun in the front and gun in the back. So we're gonna do in faster motion. So shoot me if you see me move. Again. Now from the back. So people from the street, they might not be holding the gun like that. So they could be holding a gun like this. And it doesn't change. It doesn't change to the self-defense move. In this position, you can still move, shift your body to the side, grab the gun, rotate, twist his wrist, and get a hold of the gun. So those are the main defense move against gun. Thank you for watching.